that, yeah. Here we go.
We ready?
We're live, so don't say anything you can't take back.
You don't say nothing. We are
I already know how
people are coming in. Let me see the banners. Send me some money. Cash at me.
Yo, what happened to the intro?
Well, you used to have
I
an
didn't
intro.
start yet. There's only one person.
Wow.
Listen.
No, but I mean, we used to hear
do
the
an
intro.
intro,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do it in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is, I guess.
Better man.
I love it.
It's better man. Like,
Oh, the music.
yeah, that intro.
I could give it. I could give it to him. I could give you the
Is
music.
that all this
right?
he doesn't have?
I like
Okay, we
that.
could have
I
done
like
that.
Intro
Yeah,
was dope.
yeah, we do need the intro.
I like your style. Thanks for trying to upgrade the show.
Yeah. This is not the proper way to start a show. It's just
Yo, GYBB,
warming
get
up
your
the
balls
mics.
back.
Get your
WWDD, What Would Dante Do to Sexual Revolutions Being Podcasters? And I'm excited. What's going on? How you good?
doing good, Dante. Just we're trying to help people one relationship at a time.
Yeah.
Trying to save lives.
It's all good. Punisher in the building.
I'm here. I'm just trying to smash chicks.
Yeah.
man. I ain't
That's
trying
it.
to-
You got to do what you got to do.
That's your goal for
Everybody-
everything.
He's not even working hard at it. Like, he doesn't need to work hard at it.
How you know?
He just wants to smash more, though.
Based on
Why
what
you
he told
counting
me.
this
I
nigga's
believe
dick
him, bro.
hair?
I believe what he tells
Oh,
me.
all right. What
trust
about
him.
you? You just trying not to
I'm
get
just trying to
kicked
tell
out of the
jokes,
house.
bro.
He's just trying not to get beat.
I'm just trying to tell jokes and get people to like my jokes.
Okay.
All right.
How's that going?
It's all right, bro. It's
Doing it a little slow.
it's up and down, you know. One day I make a joke, other day I say something that pisses off a bunch of people and they leave me.
Who have you pissed off recently? Other than Dante, who have you pissed off?
No, I'm pretty political, bro. I'm not political. I'm very like I talk about shit that pisses me off.
Like what? Give me, what was the latest thing that pissed people off?
I don't know. I mean, I recently posted something about racism. Not racism. I made a joke.
Camille in the building. What's
And-
up?
And
Will, what up, kid? All the motherfuckers in the comments coming in slow but surely. Shit, that's what's up.
I want to hear who he pissed off racially.
What? Go ahead. Who'd you piss off?
no, I made this joke where I acted like a Uber driver.
Okay.
That thing went viral, and it's basically like a bunch of like right
Wait,
wing
it went
publications.
viral.
Viral.
It went what?
Viral.
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 Because it's like all these people are like rage sharing it.
Rage
Like,
sharing.
Yeah,
okay.
because I was
What
like,
is-
New York is ours now. Mamdani is the.
Oh, you're excited that Mamdani is the
I
mayor.
just like my friend and I. He was in the back seat, like he was acting like he was my Uber driver.
No, I understand how
like I'm his
sketches
Uber
work,
driver.
right? Yeah.
No,
And
I
was
know
like,
that it wasn't real.
Explain to him
Yeah.
how sketches work.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I understand.
But
so,
I'm just saying, like I just
so you're
turned
doing
around.
a positive Mamdani thing, and then right-wing people are pissed off about
Oh yeah,
it.
the Jewish publications picked up because I was like,
yeah, they hate him too.
this is like this is Mamdani's country now. You need a fucking visa to get here. Get out of my country. Get out of my car.
Okay, nice.
I mean,
All right.
I went like all out, like I mean, get out of town by sundown. I said that,
You
because
told him that?
And so
yeah.
you're not invited to the White House anytime
and
soon?
then I said one like the cop comes and picks him up, and then he calls the cops and the cop comes. And I'll be yelling at the cop like, yeah, put your knee on his neck for 9 minutes, 39 seconds.
Christ.
And we tell everybody
So
he
you're
overdosed.
see, the problem is you gotta parcel out who you're pissing off. You can't make one video that makes everybody angry.
No, that's like, I'm like, if he's like, we'll tell everybody he overdosed. That's the punchline. And I thought it was funny, but I lost,
I'd have to see it, but I don't know.
I lost like 63 people same day.
It must be the delivery. It's like Spike Lee. It's got to be the delivery, man.
No, it was.
gotta be the
Some
delivery.
people said it was like how Dave Chappelle used to do like his HBO
Son,
sketch.
you wildin'
They
out.
said it's like that level.
You are-
Chappelle show?
Yeah, because
You
they
are
believe
wilding.
it. Bro, I'm telling you, some people said it. I mean,
that's-
people said it. I didn't say it,
You
but
were
people,
you are wilding.
people said it, bro.
Did he
You're the
go
Trump
viral?
People,
A lot of people
lot
say-
of people are
lot of
saying it.
people
A lot of
saying it.
people are saying
We
it.
need
Just
to
like
listen.
Dave
True Hollywood
Chappelle.
story.
Yeah.
It's just like Chappelle. A lot of
Yeah.
people, they're all saying it. There we go. We're getting people in. All right, so we're in the room now. Let's.
In the building, it's coming up. What's cooking, y'all? Shout out to Aaron and let me see the fucking comments. Let me
Oh
see
yeah,
who's
I gotta
in the
load
building.
this up. I had a reason.
Camille, Will's in the building. Where's my? Oh, we didn't put up my cash app, son.
Not yet. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Damn.
He's doing one piece at a time here. We'll get it.
Who else is here?
Bro, Adam the
Eric
model.
Harvey, Aaron the model in the building. All the fans. Put the number up too, son. Oh, it's right.
It's right there on
Okay.
the scroll. So instead of like breaking news, you just have the Cash App up there, which I like.
Yeah.
That's the breaking news. Breaking news.
Breaking Mads, give me some
Send
money.
some money.
Send some motherfucking money. Stop playing me, giving you all this good shit for nothing. What you call it? Patty, you had a question. We got to take care of home first.
Oh yeah. All right. What's going on, Pat?
Right. I mean,
Fucking with this fume.
yeah, this was like a month ago, and
Okay.
I was on the phone with Dante, and he rushed off the phone, and we didn't get to complete our conversation. But that's okay. Now we're here.
Because I'm mad busy.
He's
yo.
busy.
But I'll say since then,
He had more
since-
zippers to get on his pants.
I will say
Oh,
since that month,
Good one,
I've been less distraught. I've been practicing ACE. I've been
Okay,
doing
you've
that
been
in
doing
my
well.
daily life, and I've been doing a lot better since then. But the conversation that we left off on was, I told him that I was looking for a girlfriend. I eventually wanted a wife.
right.
And he told me, "You're not looking for anything," and then he hung up the phone.
All right. That sounds right.
So now we're here. Now I'm.
So what happened here?
Something went wrong.
There we go. That's
Gemini.
the TV.
What's Gemini?
That was AI trying to help us with the.
Yeah, we don't need your
So-
help. We don't need AI.
So what I mean by that, you should never be looking for a girl, right? You should never be looking for a girl. You should.
You're too eager to settle down then. Yeah.
When you wanna, it's like women go. It's like you'll have women will say, "Oh, I get it because they have a biological clock, not unlike Vishnu. He's
Nowadays, bro,
Your
I'm 29
ovaries.
all the time.
your ovaries are dry, nigga.
29 all the time, bro.
29 all the time. He's trying to get that going. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Nixon 5, 29 all the time. All right.
My dummies, my mayor,
My bagels
Yeah.
are Jewish.
my bagels are Jewish.
I thought 29 was
on our
some.
side.
I'm Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I thought 29 was some obscure sexual position. he
Oh,
does.
29.
29.
He's sucking on her kneecap.
Bro,
See,
he's always working, bro.
Yeah, listen, he's throwing it out there. He's got the energy. He wants.
Yeah.
just
Now, let Punisher's not. Are you looking for a girlfriend or at the time?
Nah,
or you just
I-
out looking?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, I did not know.
I just need her to break up with her boyfriend.
Okay, all right. Technicality. Technicality. All right.
It's the best relationship.
Why are you, Pat? Why are you looking for a girlfriend? What specifically? You're just eager to get in a relationship?
See, this is why Harry's here to bring it
To
back.
bring it back, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, eventually down the line, I do want to have a family, but I mean, after he hung up on my face, I did realize, hey, maybe being eager and looking is not the answer, and I have been less eager and looking less,
And it works better.
More comes to you when you're not looking.
Yeah, yeah.
You realize.
See,
Yeah.
you see how it all works. So whenever I hear somebody say, I'm trying to get a girlfriend, I'm trying to do this or I'm trying to do that, it's never a good situation. It's like when women go, I want to be married by this amount of time. Da, 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 da. It never works. Now, I'm not saying that they don't get married. Sometimes they get married and it work at the time frame, but it never works out because they're more focused on the act of getting married as opposed to meeting somebody who's going to be interesting and somebody who you're gonna connect with. If you don't connect with somebody, you're gonna end up oh shit, it says congressional baseball still, Harry.
I'm changing it. Did we change it already?
No.
Derek tried to change it.
I think he did. Anyway, yeah. I'm here, yeah.
So I've actually counseled a dude who white dude, he was marrying this African chick and she was very, very regimented. I want to be married by 32. I want to move to Canada. I want to have 2 kids by such and such time.
Game plan, heavy game plan.
Heavy game plan. And so he kind of was just a puzzle piece. You know, he was just a piece on the board. She didn't really marry.
She didn't marry for love. She needed somebody to fill that position.
Maybe she loved him, but the point was that her focus was more on this timeline.
Well, it's like when you hire a coach and you only have the available coaches whoever doesn't have a job during that off season. So you got to pick the best of what you got because you have to start in September.
Yeah.
So she picked him, but she didn't necessarily love him. Or love him. She loved him, but
maybe she loved him, but it was just
maybe not a good fit.
She was like, "Oh, you're gonna be this is what you're gonna do." And the first thing she did was she made him quit his job and move to Canada. And moved to Canada in a French-speaking, I guess, town or whatever.
Providence. They have Canada.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Providence.
Yeah, they have provinces.
That's what Punisher was thinking.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I just beat him to it. It's fine.
See it. I can see it in there. Providence.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't even thinking.
So how can you slap? So
first thing she made him move out. Like, leave all your friends behind.
Leave your friends,
we're going to Canada.
Quit your job. We're going to Canada. So
French-speaking Canada too.
He didn't know the language.
Yeah.
He
was up in Quebec or whatever.
Does she have money?
Huh?
She have money?
I think she was like a med student or close to a med. You know, close to being whatever. 32 years old, but she got her life worked out exactly how it's going to be, and she don't. So he moved to a place with no language, left his family and stuff. And then he was just like, yo, like, she was like, okay, now we got to have our first kid by this time, because then I want to get this kid and then go back to work for a year and then have the next kid. And so he called me up and he said, he was like, yo, I just feel like, you know, I've done all of this. And I say, a lot of times, if you got a selfish woman, what she wants, is more. Yeah. Like whatever you giving her, it's not enough. She wants more and more, and it never stops because you become a placeholder for her. And it doesn't really matter what you mean or what you don't want or what you do want or you don't want. So it becomes a difficult thing. The thing about that is, there's no path for you to be happy. Like clearly she's not worried about you being happy. So what has to happen is and all of a sudden he slammed on the brakes, and the minute he slammed on the brakes, he was like, whoa, hold up. You know, things are going little
south here, yeah.
Yeah, going a little crazy.
This is all too much too soon.
And in a minute, big shout to Xavier. Thank you for the $10, Xav.
Yeah.
Always on point.
That's right.
And, you know, it just got to the point where, like,
So what was your advice to him? It was like...
I was like, you don't matter. Like, if you're saying I'm uncomfortable with this and she's going, look, I got this timeline, what is she ultimately saying? She's saying, I don't give a shit. So what I was saying to you was the same thing, is that you start looking for something and... Or say you're not looking for something. You got to hear the deal. Let me put it like this: the deal is different every time. So I've had guys say, "I don't want nothing. I don't want to be exclusive with nobody." And then I go, "Well, what about if you were exclusive with her? I mean, that was your girlfriend. I don't want a girlfriend." But then she says, "Oh, I don't mind if you sleep around. I don't mind if if you're open." And you're like, well, do you want to be open too? She goes, no, I just like you, but it's okay if you... I understand that people think that's far-fetched, but it's really not. I mean...
It happens, but yeah.
It happens, and if you feel as though you deserve it, you can have somebody like that.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Possible. So you looking for a relationship is a mistake because it becomes less about the interaction
and less about that individual and more about having a relationship, which you could want, but it's just when you're seeking to get, it's like now you're trying to fill a job application, an open position.
Yeah. And this is my critique about Kevin Samuels.
Sure.
And what he says.
Our Lord and Savior. No name above that name.
He should remain nameless.
Yeah.
He always looked at the statistics of things. High value man over 100.
Which he was accurate about, but
and I'm not saying it's not, but life doesn't happen that way. How many dudes we know, marry some chick with 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, like love and sex and marriage and who you like and is messy. And so I'm not saying it should be messy. I'm saying you should recognize what I always say that relationships are they're really easy. You just got to realize what your non-negotiables are and then never negotiate them. But you got to be honest about what those non-negotiables are. You say I don't want to be in a relationship, but the question is, what if it was, I don't know, whoever you think is the hottest girl ever? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it was, see, I'm old now, so I always want to.
Pam Grier, you're going to list the old.
I want to use Pam Grier. I want to use Halle Berry.
Sophia Loren.
Sophia Loren. What'd you say?
Lena Horne.
Like, say you run into Lena Horne over by the stormy river.
Yeah.
And she, you know what I'm saying? So
would you be willing
who's
to?
hot now, Pat? Who would you say is hot?
Like Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I could go with that.
Yeah. Like Scarlett Johansson.
Sydney Sweeney is the big.
Sydney Sweeney, I don't know. I think she's a little overhyped, to be honest, but that's just me.
I like your style.
There we go. That's fine.
That's Harry's weird ass.
It's not my weird. I'm just late.
You like that?
I like all of it. I like a lot of stuff.
It's not bad to like.
Yeah, I like a lot of stuff. What was I going to say? When was the last time you were in a relationship, though, Pat?
Last time I was in a relationship was like a year and a half.
A year and a half.
And before that, it was like a 2-year break, and then I was with someone for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, my young 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say that there's something else to this. It's like, so whenever I talk about, building confidence and putting a guy on a plan, DanteNero.com, click on consult if you need a consultation. Also, don't forget the Patreon, y'all. Sign up for the Patreon, please. Patreon Man School 202. Sign up for that. That's the best way to support the show.
Do a lot of bonus content on that.
And we've really been rocking hard on the Patreon. But one of the things
that's the white guy. And I want to remind you, Xavier, and all the people, I am not white. I am Latino. Okay? I know I sound like this. That's just because I was raised by dirty immigrants and I wanted to assimilate to this great country. The greatest country in the world until a couple of years ago.
Harry's told me he wants to make America great.
Yeah, for once, though. I said for once. I want to make America great for once.
Oh,
one time. One time.
Again. Yeah, I haven't heard you say again. But Harry got some white goggles.
That's not true. That's not true. You only say that when you mention somebody you think is an A-list celebrity that is a C-list celebrity.
What are you talking about?
Country Wayne. You're like, hey, you never heard of Country Wayne? I go, he's not a mainstream celebrity.
Son, you know who Country Wayne is?
I heard the name.
See?
Who told you the name? Where'd you hear the name? Dante?
I just heard it. You just said it.
You motherfucker. That was pretty good. That was pretty fucking good. You got to give him credit.
Can't sleep on what's your name again? I'm sorry. So it is, there's a fundamental thing. It's like, when I have a guy lay the 5 bricks, like say a guy tells me, I don't know how to handle girls, I don't know what to do, even if they have some experience, and I start them out with, the first step is laying the 5 bricks. One of the things about laying the 5 bricks is that you have to, you give a compliment to 5 women a day, but you do it, the compliment has to be honest, and it has to be honest and non-sexual, right? But the most important thing, it has to be honest. And so initially when a guy starts doing that, it takes him a long time because the reality is we lie so much that we don't know how we don't even know how to be honest a lot of times. And also because you have to take a beat to pay somebody a compliment. So let's say if you got this fucking horrible mess that you're looking at, right? And you're trying to pay a compliment, right? You have to find something that is redeeming about this person, right? So, like, I would say, like, if it was, like, he's got thin wrists. Why you have thin wrists? Sort of very feminine and girly.
Why is that? That's not a compliment. How's that a compliment, though?
Come on, son. You know what I'm saying. Just go with
I mean, you got to give them an example. You can't be like...
All right. I might go, I love that scarf you're wearing. It's a beautiful scarf.
Okay.
You could put that scarf on anybody, but it's an honest compliment, right?
Yeah, don't say thin wrist. That don't work.
What happened?
Don't say thin wrist.
Thin wrist is not a bad...
Nah, that's a
if you go, I love how slender your wrists are.
You don't want to say
your hands are so beautiful, and you.
Well, it's for a woman is a thin wrist.
Yeah.
For a guy, it's
he
like
was trying to hurt your feelings. Yeah, he was not trying to compliment you.
Bro, you got a point where you like the power comes out. It's that's how they're built.
Are you trying to go viral again?
Yeah, viral. The fists are built for fury, bro.
Mr. Slideway, Dante, your opinion. What do most guys mess up about the 5 bricks? I've noticed that falling off, even after do it for a while, you can regress in progress. Number one, the first thing is that people are not honest. The second thing is they pick only attractive women that they want to sleep with. The third thing is sometimes they'll go too deep. Like it doesn't have, you don't have to, it's not something that has to touch your soul. It just has to be an honest compliment. And when you make it too much, when you make it about too much, then you put yourself in this emotional state. The reason why you do it with the level of frequency that you do it, because I want to remove I'm trying to get you to be able to communicate with women without the apprehension, without the fear. See, if you're talking to somebody and you're just laying the 5 bricks and you're not allowed to, this is important, you're not allowed to get the number, right? The minute you put the option of getting the number or not getting the number, now the interaction is transactional. And the minute it's transactional means what? That means there's something is at stake. You have to do the 5 bricks as if there's nothing at stake. This is just you learning how to express beauty, things that you like in an honest way, to be present now.
So that later on when you have a genuine conversation with a woman, nothing's at stake. It's natural, yeah.
And the fear, the minute you gain anytime you let emotion have a seat at the table, count on your proficiency to doing something at probably about a third of the capacity, the mental capacity that you would normally do it. It's just like comedy.
Yeah.
Like say you wanted to be a comic, right? And you was practicing. You go on open mics. Why do you go to open mics? To get over the fear
of the mic.
To get over the fear of failing.
Yeah.
And you do it so frequently, and then open mics are so horrible because it's comics and nobody's laughing. So you get to tell your jokes without getting a response, and you just do it as a practice.
Yeah.
So you learns the fluidity.
That fear is not crippling.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Can you define the 5 bricks? Is it just the 5 times?
5 times. Each girl is a brick.
Okay, understand.
Right. I use 5 bricks because it comes from a situation. I was. You remember what I was saying?
I don't know where it comes from, but it's a story about.
Is it like basketball?
No.
Okay. No, bricks is
if
not
you've never laid a brick wall,
You're
building.
Well, here's what it was.
Confidence.
Guys,
that's what I thought. I thought you were building.
Yes,
confidence.
but not really. What it really was. Somebody asked me about inspiration. Do you have to be engaged and do you have to be engaged? A passion. And it was something that I thought about. I was thinking about in terms of a metaphor.
You don't need passion. You just need the discipline of showing up. Do the work.
Show up. In fact, sometimes passion will hinder what you do.
Yeah.
Because passion ultimately is emotion, and emotion creates this inability for you to think clearly. So the analogy was if I have a pile of bricks, and every day I get cement and I lay 5 bricks, right? At the end of the year, 365 days, I will have a huge wall in my backyard, right? And that wall will be there whether or not it was raining, whether it was snowing. It'll be there whether maybe I enjoy laying bricks. Maybe I don't enjoy it. It could be.
The wall doesn't care.
Whether my grandmother died or whatever. The fact is, if I show up every day, and lay 5 bricks, at the end of the day, there will be a wall there.
And you will, by the end, have learned how to lay bricks.
The bricks at the top will be way neater than the ones at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just through repetition.
Like
So
if you're learning kickboxing,
Laying 5 bricks a day.
like if you're learning,
You're not allowed. If you do it, you're not allowed to get the number.
Can't ask for a number.
You just do it 5 a day.
What if they show interest?
it doesn't matter.
At the first stage, you do not see, because the
That's
minute
the
you
first
go,
stage.
you see how that face.
Now
made?
I'm trying.
You can't make a move.
Now I'm
That's
trying to find loopholes.
bro. Here is the thing: you can't make a move.
Right.
You can't purposefully want to take something out of it. The whole bricklaying is giving. All right. If something
It's
comes
you
up, let
giving
her make the
without
move.
looking for something in return.
Yeah. If she goes out of her way to come be with you, that's
If
different
she's
story.
gonna suck you dick in the elevator, okay. But
That's-
if it ain't that, you start off with that. Because what happens is the simple fact that there's nothing at stake, right, is what teaches you how to communicate non-transactionally. You have to learn how to do that. You have to learn how to do that.
Like in kickboxing, bro. You go kick the bag every day. You're not kicking real people. You're just getting that action, like
It is the process of
Yeah.
the muscle
The
memory,
repetition, yeah.
the repetition and the
that's
muscle memory.
yeah, that's literally
Then
the,
on different, then if you did a consultation, DanteNero.com, click on consult. If you do a consultation, then we take to the, and I would analyze what it is that what are your emotions, and what do we feel, what do we need to work on to make this thing, like if you see somebody, golf is like that. A guy who has a golf swing goes and he just hits balls every day. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't play golf.
Repetition.
He just meant the balls part. He didn't.
Yeah. I didn't know if I wanted to comment.
Yeah. And you have to get your swing right.
Yeah.
Sure. The motion, the
The
grip, the whole
motion,
thing.
your hips, the twist,
Follow
through all of those things. So you gotta, but if you don't perfect that part first, you can't move to the second part. You can, but then what happens is when you go too far. The other thing is the process of me putting this plan together was what I've realized that so many people had guys would move too quickly. And then they would have a negative response, and because they'd have a negative response, they would have a negative response, then they would get hurt, and then revert back to the pain. Because the bottom line, when you get down to it, the reason why guys can't handle women and can't deal with these social situations is that they're afraid.
Afraid of rejection.
Yeah,
They're
it's like
afraid
this,
of the
bro.
rejection.
You're like kickboxing, kicking the
geez,
bag,
here we
and then
go.
you go out and pick a real fight and get your ass whooped.
Did you
now
just watch
you're afraid to go
Kickboxer?
back to.
You know what? His analogy was right.
It was the first
Yeah.
time, but I don't know why he went
the
back.
second part too was
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Did you hear it?
I didn't hear the
Yeah,
second
he
part.
interrupted me. Let me
Don't turn
repeat.
on me. How
Look,
dare you?
I'm not turning on you.
How
I'm
dare
just
you.
saying. I know sometimes it feels like dumb shit is just flowing out his head.
I'm just used to
But
it.
sometimes you got to pam for gold.
All right, let me not interrupt
him
this
hear.
time. Let me
Say it
let me-
again.
So
bitch.
you go out there and you're kicking bag every day, and then one day you think, oh, I'm a MMA guy. I'm going to go out and pick a real fight and get your ass whooped. Now you don't even want to go back to the MMA because all your friends are like, where'd you get the bruises from? And you'll be like, I went and picked a real fight because I thought I was the shit. And
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
We got a caller.
What's your name? Where you calling from? Turn up my headphones. Hello.
Hey, yo, my name is D. I'm from SoCal.
What up, D? What is going on? How can I help you, bro?
Hey, yo, Dante, man. I'm just calling in to get some advice. What if you are afraid to approach a woman because you are afraid that things might go right and you might lose out on your freedom as a man?
What do you mean lose out on your freedom?
I understand that everything has a sacrifice. You know, if a nigga want booty, then I have to put in the time, dedication, and effort to that other individual. But I feel like my personal time, my personal space is so much more valuable than what a woman can offer me.
Let me ask this. Are you smashing, like is pussy just raining out of the sky for you right now?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Okay, it's sort of like, you ever hear somebody say, yo,
you're trying to ask where you're going to park your Lamborghini.
They go to, you never see somebody go to the gym and they go, yo, I want to work out, but I don't want to be too muscular.
Right.
You ever hear somebody say that?
I don't want to get too buff.
Yeah.
And then I'll stretch out my T-shirts. I don't want,
You ever hear somebody say that? D. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, Dante.
Yeah, do you ever hear somebody say, I'm going to the gym, but I don't want to be too buff too quick. Or I don't want to be too muscular.
I think he's asking someone for their number.
Are you there?
He just met a girl and he's like, can I have your number, please?
Is there?
Yes, I am here.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Dante, I hear you.
All right, what was the question? You know the question I asked you?
Yes, you asked me, what am I supposed to say when someone goes to the gym and they...
No.
I asked you, have you ever heard somebody say that?
No.
How about a woman? You ever see a woman, oh, I'm going to weight train, but I don't want to be too muscular?
Yes.
Okay. They're not going to be too muscular. In order to build real muscle, it takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of work. There's no situation where all of a sudden you're going to start laying the 5 bricks and just pussy is going to fall out of the sky. It just doesn't happen that way. And even if you get lucky, there's so many levels of this that you still have to learn that you probably going to fuck it up anyway. Does that make sense?
Yes, Captain.
So go ahead.
But you also you can determine the level of what time you put into it, what level of the relationship you want it to be. If you want it to be an open relationship, you determine all of that, and you can dictate that, and you can provide that to her, or you lay that out for her, and it's up to her if she wants to be involved with that type of relationship.
Those are your non-negotiables that
Yeah.
he was talking about.
Yeah, and look, let me just say it to you this way: there's guys that are in committed relationships that they're truck drivers and they're on the road 40 hours a week, right? So that guy didn't give up his freedom, right? So you're almost predicting that a woman in your life means compromising your freedom, how you move, how you go about things. And all I would say is, as you meet women, just stay true to your personal space.
Well, maybe that's been his problem, like maybe in the last relationship, was it time consuming? Do you find that when you're in a relationship, it's time consuming for you? You're giving up a lot?
To be honest, absolutely, probably not. I'm really good at it when it comes down to maintaining that. It's just I've always dated uglier women, and I sort of want to be with a beautiful girl. So it's like it's those compromises of they like to go out on Friday, Saturday nights and shit, and I like to do other things on their phone.
So do you think that ugly women are different than, or less attractive women are different than more attractive women?
Can you please repeat the question, Judge?
Do you think that more attractive women respond and act differently than less attractive women?
Absolutely. More attractive women.
Bro, when was the last time you were in a relationship? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Vishnu. I was in a relationship about, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. I think your problem is you were putting obstacles in your own path, bro. Like you literally, you have that like stage fear, and you're putting obstacles in your own path because you're like, I want this, I want that, so it won't work out. So I'm not even going to lay the bricks. And I think you should just first lay the fucking bricks.
You know what it is? It's the chair. The chair made him smarter.
It's the high back chair.
And then let me add something too. You're, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. You're intimidated by attractive women. Because you're already saying, if I get an attractive woman, I got to do more. I got to bring more. Yes. And with the not so attractive women, I can be myself. So you got to lose that intimidation that, hey, if a woman's into you, she's gonna flow with your flow. But you're already telling yourself, if she's more attractive, I got to do more, because that's your own insecurity.
You are your own enemy, bro.
Vishnu, you are on point.
Thanks, bro.
It's the chair. I'm telling you, that chair has made all the difference.
No, bro. I actually pay attention to what Dante is saying. I mean, he's been around the block.
Damn.
He knows
we got to get a soundboard. It's not.
You want to keep that one?
I mean, bro, y'all can't see it. He has an earpiece.
Oh, that's what it is.
You feeding him?
Hey, what's on your hand? What do you got written on your hand?
On my hand? No, yeah.
I told you had notes.
Yeah.
He got plenty of AI on.
Yeah, but I mean, Vishnu is on point. You're sabotaging your situation when you're not even there. All of those things can be dealt with. You can always go, yeah, this is taking too much time. I'm out. But the fact that you think that a woman's I think what we really have to understand is that what really creates value in somebody is not good looks. It's not money. It's not planes. It's not Bentleys. It's character. It's real character. And I know that sounds really cliched, but I mean, we literally are looking at a situation where, you know, Punisher was smashing Diddy's girl. Like, this guy had it all, right? He had the Bentley, the private jet, and he still was inadequate, felt inadequate. He didn't stalk his girls, he paid people to stalk his girls and to control them, and he paid other dudes to sleep with her so that he wouldn't get. So this idea of these attractive women wanting, I would even go one step further. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it, because women have used Punisher like an old tissue. Yeah. Just squirted in his face and.
Yeah. Well, I'm
not finished.
I was trying to cut that short. You know? But go ahead. Go ahead. No, so I was going to circle back to what he said. So. Like, I made that mistake. You know, me having so many options of women, I would decide, I think I want a girlfriend, right? And then what that does is you start looking through, like, women through, like, a specific lens. And all you're going to see, you're going to pick, like, 4 or 5 qualities that you say, this is a girlfriend. And as long as you see those, you're going to just qualify her before she qualifies herself.
Yeah.
And then you end up in this relationship
that you don't even
you already proclaimed this is the one, and you don't even know her.
And she hasn't even earned it yet.
She definitely hasn't earned it.
And then you find out other stuff about her, or there's other things that you don't like necessarily that you're not.
Because you never was looking at it.
And then here's a deeper thing than that, right? How can I
Punisher always going deeper.
How can I say, what if the woman that's my girlfriend and the future's wife is a woman I haven't experienced yet?
Somebody better that's out there, because
I haven't experienced it yet, right? So I'm taking bits and pieces of all these failed relationships from the past and puzzling it together. Like, if a girlfriend with this,
like
girlfriend with that, a girlfriend with
this,
that's the right girlfriend. Where what I should just be doing is, I'm just gonna be out in this world, and if I meet a woman and I get the right vibes and enjoy her, I'll enjoy her again, and we'll see her again, and I'll see her again, and it'll build organically, where then I say I can see a future with her, instead of just reading the resume, this is the one, she's hired. Like, so that's what you got to avoid, bro.
That goes back to the earlier caller. You were talking about the story where the girl moved to Canada.
Yeah. She put him on. Had a program. She had a set program.
Yeah. It's like
we got another caller, a different caller?
Yeah.
So we lost D.
What's your name? Where you calling from, family?
Oh, hey, I'm Sam. I'm calling from Madison, Wisconsin.
What's up, Sam?
Yo, what up?
How can we help you?
Oh, Yo, just want to say I'm a big follower of you, Dante. I've seen a lot of your stuff from Black Phillip and followed a lot of Patricia's stuff.
Oh, dope, man. Well, how can we help you? Talk to me.
Yeah. Low-key, here's the question I got, Dante. You know, a lot of guys complain that women are doing this and that in the dating market or whatever, but I find a lot of guys don't take enough responsibility for their side of the shit that happens in their life. So I'm wondering if you got any tips for that.
Like, what do you mean? Give me an example.
Okay. Yeah. Like, when a guy complains that, I don't know, like a woman's playing him or something like that, and then you see how he's texting her, and it's like he's like playing games with texting back with like, I'm going to wait this long, or I'm going to text this other girl. Like, what tips would you give them? Because, like, they're clearly lost. They just, like, you know?
Are you're saying because he's not responsive, or but you gotta, here's the first thing, you gotta understand that somebody is looking for a response. When only reason why you need a strategy is when you don't think that you're adequate. I guess I know it sounds like I'm giving a strategy, but it's not a strategy. What I'm trying to develop is a sense
You're giving
of
practices and exercises.
Exercises for you to have and maintain your character. And then there's no real technique, because I used to say this all the time, real game is no game. Women are hypersensitive and intuitive because they have to be. It's attached to their ability to stay alive.
Survive.
So when you have that situation, you're really not going to fool them. What you will, if she likes you, she'll let you
Eventually,
fool her.
they figured it out.
She'll let you fool her. She'll overlook your shortcomings, but it's not that she doesn't see it. She just doesn't want to see it for a period of time. And then ultimately, as the relationship moves on and things get a little stale, and then
it all passes away.
Then it all passes away, and then you got to be who you are. But if you are who you are, in real time, then there's no separation from what I used to call this your ideal self and your real self. The ideal self is the person that you want to be, that you want to portray to be, is no different than the person that you actually are.
Yeah.
And
I guess maybe hold on.
No, go ahead.
I think I should have phrased my question better. I guess, how can we get men to fix their bad character then?
Do you think you have bad?
A lot of men have bad character.
Okay, but wait a minute. Do you think you have bad character, or are you?
Dante, hell yeah, I've got bad.
Okay,
character.
What are they? Hold on, I want to know what they are.
What's bad?
What's your bad characteristics?
Yeah, I'll give you some. Sometimes I'm way too direct with stuff when I should be more sensitive. Sometimes I just like get way too frustrated, and instead of like taking a moment for myself, I just like take it out on others, and I'm trying to pull that back in. I got lots of bad character.
Well, but here's what's interesting about that. When I ask you what are those characteristics, you know what they are.
Yeah, I know.
So why are you doing it? Like, why do you do it when you know this is a point of contention for you?
Wait, can I ask a question?
I have the answer to Dante, but
go ahead. Punisher wants to ask you something.
Yeah, so bro, do you know what ACE stands for?
What stands for?
ACE.
I didn't hear what you said.
ACE. Dante preaches consistently ACE, right? Do you know what ACE stands for?
I don't know what it stands for, but I think if you explained it, I'll understand the.
All right. Okay, real quick.
Tension behind it.
The E in ACE is empathy, right? And everything you named that's your bad characteristics is your personal selfishness. You move about selfish.
I know that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say.
No.
So if
it's not. It's not that.
No, just let me finish, brother. You saying
okay.
Should Dante teach guys, right?
But not you.
You basically asked Dante about teaching guys to improve their issues. That's what ACE is. If you were more empathetic, those issues you just said that you have, those are things you wouldn't do.
Though.
Okay.
So the ACE is an acronym that you always, it's the backdrop of
I understand.
Wait, let me finish. The backdrop of the show is A is authenticity, tell the truth. Credibility, always keep your word. And empathy, understand that other people have gone through things that you maybe don't understand, and to have the ability to look at it from other people's perspective. If you practice those three principles, it does not give room for any of the problems that you're talking about.
Right. Okay.
So not only you, your friends, everybody should follow ACE.
Wait. Let me say this quick. What I'm trying to get at is I don't think it's an ego thing here with me. The problem I run into when I'm in those moments that I'm aware of and I'm working on is, and Dante knows this, it's my emotional regulation needs way more work, and that's the realization.
Yeah, but your emotional regulation. Hold on. Your emotional you're saying you're not able to regulate your emotions, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but you didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
Okay. I just need to finish it. I'm saying I'm working on increasing my emotional regulation because it's not at the level I want it to, and I get in these moments and my emotions, if I'm making a deal at the table, I'm getting into situations where my emotion, it takes the whole table and it flips it upside down.
You said you've been listening to the content, right?
Yeah.
What do I say about emotion?
I know what you say. I'm working on it. Man, I'm working on it.
Here's what I'm saying. It's not a matter of there's no. How do I say this? There's no working on it.
There is no try. There's only do.
There is no try. There's only do.
Yeah. You guys aren't Yoda, all right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I used to say. Here's the thing. You got a little baby.
You don't play. Hold on. Can I say something quick?
Sure.
I'm talking about these frustrations. To be honest, in my life, I'm good. I get women, I got money. I'm chilling. I'm fine.
I think you're a little bit defensive for a guy who's doing very well in life.
God damn, that's another one. He's having the game of his life here.
You know what I mean?
God damn.
You were like, when we
for
said
triple double.
Hold on, let Jalen Brunson talk for a minute.
No, but when Dante is talking about this ACE, bro, listen to me for a second. He's not accusing you of doing something wrong. He's just giving you a hint. Like, he's like, bro, this is the path. Like, you know how you talked about flipping the table? That's lack of empathy. That's lack of empathy. Like, if you have empathy, you would never flip the table. Right? You're fucking it up for everybody.
You're preaching to the choir right now, brother.
Yeah, but
you're not listening.
Let me say this. You can only, there's no trying to do it. You're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. If you're allowing yourself to backslide into these situations, you're always going to, it's not going to get fixed. Now, I'm not saying that you can't fail, that you're going to be perfect and you can't fail. But what you're literally saying that you feel these things happen, you feel your emotions getting out of hand, and you ride it out. And then you flip the table. That is unacceptable.
What's unique
is that... You don't
that...
write out your emotion?
What happened?
You don't write out your emotion?
No, absolutely not.
Not when you have empathy, bro.
Why would I tell you not to ever let emotion have a seat at the table? Why do I say don't let emotion have a seat at the table?
Can you ever have a healthy...
Wait, answer the question.
Okay, I will.
Why do I say don't let emotion have a seat at the table?
Because when you let emotions have a seat at the table, you make bad decisions that you're going to regret later.
Okay, so here's the thing. You have to understand, you're not oblivious to your emotions. You know it's happening. You know that you feel that little tinge when you first start getting out of hand. What you're doing is you're still riding it out.
Hey, I'm calm right now.
Say again?
I'm calm right now.
Calm right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a pat on the back or something?
No, Jesus. It's a slam rejection. Slam. That was a rejection.
The point is not whether you're calm now. The point is, you have to stop yourself to do this, and you're not going to succeed every time, all the time. You're going to have moments, but the point is, what you have to do as soon as you start feeling yourself slip, you got to check yourself and stop.
Yeah, I do that.
So then why did you call? Now, it's interesting that you brought this up, right?
I'll tell you why he called. He's not putting the responsibility on himself. And so now he has to call in and saying it's more Dante needs to do, right? To help dudes like him who don't want to help themselves.
If I am or not.
Bro, he called because he was like, bro, you got to fix all these other dudes. I got no problems because, I know everything. I'm trying. But all these other dudes, they don't even know it. So you got to start looking at them.
Vishnu's on fire.
Damn,
he said, I get girls, I got money.
I got money. I don't need no fucking
him getting girls and getting money has allowed him to normalize his shitty.
Which is not ace, because you're not really even being authentic with yourself.
I am authentic with myself.
You're not. You got to understand you're not. If you're saying,
maybe I'm just not being as authentic to other people.
No, you're not.
That's not other people. That's not being authentic.
You're not, bro.
That's still you're lying.
Yeah.
I mean, indirect, but a nice way of saying you're lying to yourself, and you're misrepresenting who you are. You're also misrepresenting who you want to be.
Yikes! That hurts to hear.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't call in for me to hold your hand.
Bro,
you called me to give you. You called me to give you the truth of it, and I'm not. Understand something. I'm not judging you, and I'm not saying that we all haven't been at this place. Like, this is the great thing about the podcast is that we all have these moments of that. The point is, you got to hear that and then take action as to stay in the realm that where you want to, because you don't really have an option.
I got something to say.
Sure.
Hey, when you have nerves of steel, the prick doesn't hurt, but I still feel it.
Bro, you don't have nerves of steel, bro. Stop telling that to yourself.
Nice one.
That's your first problem, bro.
Yeah, you're not even.
You overestimate yourself.
You're not being realistic.
That comfy chair over there, buddy.
You're not being honest. You're really not being honest with yourself, and you got to understand something. When all is said and done, right? This is your life.
Bro, if you have nerves of steel, you would not have interrupted one conversation, at least one.
That's true. Aaron, the model in the comments.
Because even though, the thing is, we are not criticizing you. He is just giving you the scenario, the thoughts behind the idea of ACE. And you are implying it to yourself, and you're responding, saying, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. He's not accusing you. Yeah. You just said, what do you say to the people that are, playing games? And he is giving you the 5 bricks, the ACE, the idea behind ACE.
Yeah.
And you're automatically thinking he's talking about you. In
the comment section, we got Aaron the model saying, anyone who has to keep saying how calm they are absolutely not calm. I have a feeling he has anger issues that are unresolved, which is
right on point,
bro.
But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something interesting. If the people who are listening to you, it's obvious. If it's obvious to the audience, right? How obvious do you think it is to me? Like, I'm going to tell you there's a few things. There's a few real telltale signs.
Well, if you guys are the audience, what am I?
No, we're not the audience.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the comments.
The comments and the people listening.
I'm talking about the comments. If you when you get a chance, go back and look at the comments and see what the people are saying, because you got to understand something. You don't have a choice. Like the greatest thing I found about ACE is these principles are tried and true. You could practice them on you, or you could not. Bottom line is, people are gonna know when you're not that.
I think part of it is interesting because he brought this up and he's very defensive about it.
It's funny because the first thing you said was, how do you handle guys? You were talking about guys instead of talking about you. As if you weren't included. It's like I have a friend who beats his wife. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. But it's all obvious, because the first thing I asked you, I didn't ask questions about guys. I asked questions about you. And you, when it comes down to it, I want you to understand something. Nobody's judging you.
Bad character.
I want to be clear. First of all, I want to. I appreciate
that mute button.
I appreciate you coming. You calling. Let me say this. I appreciate you calling, because I know it's difficult for you, because there's a lot of things in your life that you're not doing, and you know you're not doing it, right? And I want you to understand that no matter how bad it is, no matter how difficult it is, right? It does. And I'm not calling you a sucker, but what I always say is the greatest thing in the world about being a bitch is tomorrow you don't have to be. Okay? And so everything that you're not doing now, you could start today.
Yeah.
And to it doesn't matter what you
I never thought I'd get called a bitch by Dr. Nero, but I can't check that out the bucket list.
No, he didn't call you
He's not saying you're a
You didn't
bitch.
get it. That's what he's saying.
Look.
He didn't call you. He's giving you an analogy, bro.
Yeah, but we're comics. We all joke about things that we're uncomfortable about.
Yeah. Don't
Even
take it
before he
personal,
said
bro.
it, he said, "I'm not."
It's not
Now
about
we're getting
you.
to a good job.
Yeah. I'm not calling you. I was just explaining to you that this is
I didn't think you were.
whatever change you want to make.
He wants to be called,
You can
bro.
make it. You can make it.
And call him a bitch and get it over with, bro. That's what he wants.
And the reality of it. I would never do that, and the reason why I don't do that is because of the fact that you got some real shit going on, and I'm not. I don't want to put you on the spot.
I got emotions going on. That's it.
You need to get a consultation, bro.
This is a long, deep.
Yeah.
You need to book a consultation, because there's a lot of stuff going on underneath.
I got a therapy appointment next week.
No,
they're not going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now.
Call
There's no therapy appointment.
They're not going to tell you what I'm going to tell you.
I'll call the show every week.
Yeah.
And if you can't afford it, then call in and we'll work on it.
Oh, come on! You know I can afford it. I already told you I got money.
Bro, then
all right, if you can afford it, yeah.
Well, if you can afford it, that's fine.
He's going to therapy, but what he doesn't understand is that your therapist is going to treat you where you're at. And because you're not honest with yourself, your therapist is not going to.
I also want to add one thing in the booth. I'm in the booth.
You don't know if I'm honest.
Bro, let me give you an advice, bro.
I'm listening to your defensiveness over the phone. You're saying I'm calm and I'm confident. And
Yo, this is Pat in the booth. So also you can embellish and lie to your therapist too. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't think you can lie to all day. Like you're not gonna lie to Dante.
But you can't lie to Dante, bro. He'll pull it out of you.
What do you say?
I'm lying it up to him.
No, he's being facetious.
Listen,
He's being sarcastic.
can I tell you something, bro? Just one go away advice, real quick. Bro, obviously you have accomplished a lot. You got money. You're doing well in life. Just like sit back and be confident about it.
And another one from downtown.
I'm telling you, literally, just sit back and look at the things that you accomplished and emulate that. Show it to the world and be nice about it. Be gentle about it. When I say show it, mean don't brag about it. Just, be like that, giving.
Yeah. Sounds like somebody needs to be more humble around here.
Yeah, bro, that's a good call right there.
There you go.
No, but for real, bro, think about it.
Yeah, you gotta put a consultation. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this
You
one-on-one.
don't think I know that? Why do you think I just said that?
Let's do this one-on-one, okay?
Yeah, there's a lot to unravel there.
We gotta take this off air.
Yeah, let's do this one-on-one.
We got thanks for calling, bud. Yeah, book a consultation. Dante will help you.
Wait, real quick. You guys seen the movie Limitless?
No, what's that?
Where Bradley Cooper takes this pill and it makes him super smart.
You were in. You were in that. Oh no, you were in the show.
Pill?
He's selling them.
Oh, I was in that. Yeah.
You were in the show
Like
or in the movie?
Oh, yeah, I was. Oh, I was in the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Limitless. Yeah,
I was in it.
I was saying, where did you get
He's
the
selling them
where
on
did
his
Vince get
website,
the
bro. They
pill?
call Dante.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They
Yeah,
call
he's on.
Dante
We're gonna
pills.
have him drug tested after this, and that's gonna be the big disappointment. When
This
we
show's
the
got an
Limitless pill.
asterisk.
We
on it.
call them ace pills.
Ace pills. So we got a couple comments before we forget because people are paying money, and let's Mr. Slideaway with another one here. Laying the 5 bricks in a supermarket has a different vibe than laying them at a club or party. Surprisingly, I find laying them at the club to be easier, which is
Yeah,
interesting.
because there's a social construct there.
People are coming to play a little bit there. The energy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Jemba 5584. Loved your book, Punisher, and you as a co-host wanted to ask advice about completely cutting out masturbation / pornography addiction from my life.
Yeah, I mean, so what I would say about a masturbation addiction is you're using that to fill a void, right? It's something that's going on in your life that's a space where it's missing, and you're giving yourself instant gratification through the masturbation. So you just have to find a different space to focus your energy. If my guess, without knowing you, without speaking directly, is, that it's like almost a dopamine type of hit in terms of just getting in that space and creating the pleasure and just using that as some sort of, filling your emptiness, man. So you just gotta do more. That's just an easy place to escape to, like an instant gratification,
Okay, nice.
Anything else on there?
On the porn addiction? Well, we
the comments.
He was going through the chats.
Oh yeah, well that was the super chats, and we got a bunch of different people who are all co-signing the dude we were just talking to. I think Tim or Sam from Wisconsin was a little bit insecure. Which one? Oh, the Madison, Wisconsin kid is trying to start his own podcast. He's asking Dante how to teach men accountability and call it his own. Hang up on this call. I mean, I'll say this. I think he was because he didn't let you finish. He was very defensive. And I think it's interesting that he's asking for help. It's almost like he's fighting the demon it's like literally like the Punisher, the character. Like where he's
Venom,
fighting, like Venom. That's right. Yeah, Venom, who's fighting within himself. Like he's trying to fight. He's trying to save himself.
Yeah, he's asking for a friend.
Yeah, he's looking for a friend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was the first thing that I thought was telltale, is the fact that he was like, how do you get guys to be more accountable when they're not? Yeah, I mean, one of the things I like, like we want to have fun. But I also don't want people to be in a situation where they feel like they can't talk.
Yeah.
But you got to also understand, you're not going to lie to me. Like it's every like, and this is really something I think you have to look at this is why ACE is so important, because if I'm not a chick,
right?
You lying to me my life is not at stake because of you lying. You're not going to get past this with a chick. A chick is going to see these insecurities, these little chink in the armors, these little things that they're going to see it immediately. And depending on how attracted they are and how they're going to overlook it if they like you. But if they don't like you, they're going to see it immediately. You're exposed. You could lie if you want, but it ain't going to go.
We got another one from Mr. Slideaway, $5, by the way. Give. He goes, Harry, this one's for you. How did it feel when you built your first roster? I bet you were super excited. It happened very gradually. Of course, I was excited individually, and then kind of before I knew it, it was a roster.
Yeah,
it was like my first playoff run. Really, it was like, man, I can't believe I'm doing this. The first round, I can't believe I have 2, 3, and then I was like, all right, let's see how far I can go. by the third round, I had playoff experience, and now I'm like managing it. It was very exciting and freeing to be able to know that I could do that. I was very happy that I was getting everything I wanted from all the different women. They all knew. Yeah, it's a freeing experience, like, especially because I really did go from 0 to fucking 8 at that point. Like, I didn't have experience with a lot of women,
and you were
dating-wise.
just going through laying the bricks.
Yeah.
Just living life, going to doing the spots.
So I never intended to build a roster.
No.
It just kind of happened, and because I set my limits on what I wanted, and certainly I approached as I wanted to do it, I started approaching those apps where you can set up different kinks and things.
If you do the process and you lay the 5 bricks, you accidentally fall into pussy.
Yeah.
Where you don't even, all of a sudden you're in a conversation with somebody that you didn't even know. I give you...
Next thing you know, you're like, oh, I guess I have a 5th here.
I give you a crazy example and we'll shut this down. Godfrey and I was on the road, and they're developing a show, like a sitcom, right? And the way they're doing it is Godfrey will get on the phone with 3 writers and basically just tell his life story. I did this, did this. Like Godfrey, when he first came to New York, he was a roommate with Viola Davis. And not Stringer Bell. Who was the other guy in Stringer Bell?
I don't know.
Wood Harris.
Wood Harris. Mm-hmm. Wood Harris. He knew Wood Harris from Chicago, and they lived together in New York. And just was like, and he has like this amazing life where he's come across people in the course of his life, as we have in a lot of cases and stuff. And he just tells the stories. And there was this girl, she's half black, half white, but she was raised in adopted and raised in a white family. And she's like, black men don't find me attractive, and blah, 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 and it's just and she's just yapping, right? So I'm listening because they're on speakerphone, and I tap Godfrey. I go, you mind if I handle this? And he goes, yeah, sure,
Go for it.
So I start roasting this chick. I'm like, what are you talking about? I go, first of all, you don't know what you... I go, have you ever eaten pussy before? She goes, no. I go, well, then you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how... If you want to know relationship advice, you can't ask the deer, you got to ask the hunter.
If you want to know how to catch a deer.
You want to know how to hunt deer, you got to ask the hunter. You can't ask the deer. The deer is just being the deer. So a lot of times women will listen to what women say, and they'll listen to women's advice and this and that. Women don't know what it is to deal with women unless, of course, she's a lesbian. And even if she's a lesbian, she doesn't have the experience that a man has, because
catching a woman,
the inception of your attraction to women, you're learning things about women. So I go, and I'm like, she was like, well, no guys want to date. Like when a girl says, I don't got no guys want to date me, it's like the same thing like a bachelor guy. If a bachelor guy says, I ain't got no food in the house, he means...
I ain't got no food
in the house.
Fridge is empty.
You look in the fridge, there's a bottle of water.
Arm & Hammer. Box.
There's a box of Arm & Hammer. There's some old cold fries in a styrofoam. He ain't got no food in it. When a woman says, I don't have no food, what she means is, my fridge is full of food. There's nothing in there that I want to eat. When a guy says, I got no ass on the line, he means, I got no ass. Not... I can hit this, I can tap my ex, I got a chick that I like, I don't really like, but I can hit. He means I don't have nothing. So she was talking about this, and I just started, I go, what you're talking about, well, I just find because, I'm educated and da-da-da. I go, nigga, we don't care about none of that. All that shit you talking about, nobody gives a fuck. And I'm just late, I'm blasting her, right? No intention, I don't know what she looks like. But through the course, like anytime I'm in the car with Godfrey, they get on the line. Now, every time I get online, she wants to talk. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
And so I could feel the attraction building simply because I'm in a place of control, and I am not
Cowtown.
I am not moved by her vagina of her attractive, because I'm being honest and I'm straightforward, and I could tell that the attraction is a building simply because I'm not letting her get away with the shit that most guys would let her get away with because she's attractive. And I'm done. Who's that?
I think that's the guy we were talking to, Tim or whatever from Wisconsin. He's in the chat. He's seen that what the things we're saying about him. But they're all
to me. I'd like to blow him a kiss back.
Yeah.
And so what you find is when you practice these principles, it happens automatically.
Sure.
Just automatically it happens if you just practice these principles.
Next thing you know, you got a roster of 8 that you're trying to.
And then you don't even want. And
you got a Google Calendar.
And then you didn't want
and a Red Bull.
And you're driving to Connecticut, falling asleep on the way to some chick's house. And I remember telling Harry, you don't have to have.
You don't have to do this.
You don't have to. You can do this if you want to. And he was like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah, that's true.
But he hadn't had that experience of having that.
I never had to drop anyone or break up or like decide. I wasn't experienced. Then at that point, the least experience I had was breaking up with a girl or calling it off.
Yeah.
So
it was what it is. Anyway, go ahead, plug Vishnu. I'm gonna let you plug first.
Yeah, you earned it.
Because you was
got
on
the game
fire,
ball,
baby.
man.
Give it up for
That's a good game.
Thanks,
Wrap it up.
Hall of Fame
Thanks,
game.
bro.
but-
Appreciate it.
Shit,
Swami
Brunson.
Salami in the building.
I wish
49 points.
This camera here, not the monitor. Don't mess it up in the fourth quarter here. Just close it out. Let's just close this out.
VishnuVaka.com, and I'm all social media at VishnuVaka Comedy. Check me out, guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good point.
At Get Punished, book In Search of Freezer Me. Thanks. I saw the compliment about the book. I appreciate you reading it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You could go to all my comedy stuff at Harry Terjaian, all my social media. I'm uploading more stuff than ever. And if you love what we're doing on the show, you can go to patreon.com/manschool202. We're upping what we're doing over there. More advice. We upload all the classic episodes, one episode at a time, and we're going to be revisiting some of the Black Phillip stuff soon.
Yeah.
All on patreon.com/manschool202.
I would like if everybody on the Man School YouTube,
Thanks, Aaron.
please follow me on Dante Nero on my regular channel. Please, we got a whole bunch of people on the Man School, and then I follow me, and you get a different perspective and some
stand-up clips and political stuff. Yeah.
But I'd really appreciate it if you're following me on YouTube on Man School. Please follow me on Dante Nero and all the other platforms, please. Dante, y'all know how to get the consultations at DanteNero.com. Click on consult. That's how you get the. Please follow us on the Patreon. Absolute best way to support the show and keep the show moving. Also, GYBB, get your balls back. WWDD, What Would Dante Do? The Sexual Revolution is being podcasted. Love y'all, man. Peace. We out of here.